that character wasn't what I thought it was.
Are you alleging that she's a prostitute?
That's how you see me?
I'm suing Daphne Knight. She breached my trust by violating a standard agreement for rent.
Yeah.
She just presented as a honest, hard-working woman, and I found out that that wasn't accurate. She didn't pay me according to the lease agreement, and I found out through other means, through my cameras, that she's just not as honest as I thought she was. Let me tell you this, Judge, the way I met her. I'm a premier instructor. I teach people how to protect themselves. After the training was done, I noticed that she was sleeping in her vehicle. That's what she told me.
I want to start by this. I met Mr. Drain through a mutual friend. I wanted to do my security license. At the time, I was living in my car. At the same time, I was working 2 jobs, living in my car. I came to him and told him, listen, I want to do my security license. I have $200 right now. I will give you $100. I didn't take the class, for one. Let's make that clear. He gave me the certificate. I called him back and I explained to him the situation. I'm in my car right now. I have X amount of money, but at the same time, I need a place to stay. I had just lost my father a couple of months prior to that. And at the same time, I had taken in young family members. So after burying my father, I had a choice, either stay in my car or find a place to, to live.
I set up cameras, and on my cameras, I saw people coming. Actually, it was men, during the night, early in the morning, like 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. And I realized, because of my law enforcement background, that these were women of the night. So that, along with not paying any other day after, had me believe that that character wasn't what I thought it was.
Are you alleging that she's a prostitute?
What I'm saying is, I believe that she stopped paying because she thought she was gonna get me to have some type of interaction with her in a sexual nature, and then I would not charge her anymore.
There's no proof of that. Okay.
So that's how you feel about me? That's how you see me?
Yes.
I'm just asking. Because you real nasty and you real evil.
That's what I
You
saw
would never
in you,
get any
Daphne.
sleep.
Daphne, I tried to help
You ain't trying to do nothing but
Yes,
be
I
greedy.
did.
That's what you have been.
Not at
You
all.
been greedy. God don't like ugly.
Okay.
That is correct.
And trust me.
That is correct.
You will reap what you
Does
sow.
not- You sure will.
You're not even my cup of tea.
By seeing
at all.
those men,
You're
the way you
nasty.
dress, the way you dress.
Taking people advantage, taking advantage of people.
I tell you what, I bet that guy that came over that you
That
was in
same
his
one you
car,
worked with, the same
that-
one you worked
the
with,
one that you was
the
in the
same
car
one you
with,
worked with.
You went in his car because he couldn't bring it in.
I went in
and
his car.
That's right. I saw it on the camera.
Okay.
You went in his car.
Okay.
Did your service in his car.
Even if I did, even if I
In
was
his
that type of
car.
person, what is it to you? What is it to you?
I don't
Because I
want
wasn't
that
giving you your
on my
money?
property.
You knew that property was a piece
I
of crap.
don't want that type of
Okay, I'm
activity,
glad.
that type of energy on my property.
Okay, because clearly that's how you live.
You're suing because the rent wasn't paid. Whatever the woman does
I
or
saw
didn't
him on
do,
the camera,
what her living
Judge.
is. Okay,
I
I'm not
saw
saying people didn't go to her house.
the different men on the camera.
The case is whether or not she paid rent, period. It doesn't matter.
And she
I'm
did
not
not.
asking for you to, I'm not asking for you to make a judgment about her character. The suit is based on did she pay rent.
I lived in this place by myself. Well, technically not by myself, because from the time that I moved in there, I've started noticing things. For one, rats. About the size of the big as my feet.
Let me look at the pictures of the rat in your bedroom.
I came in 2 o'clock in the morning trying to unwind, for the night, just getting off of work. And the rat was actually in my bed. And there's a big hole also in the wall where the rats were coming in and out of. I called him and I told him, I said, listen, there's rats in here. He came and brought me a old-fashioned mouse trap, set it in the windowsill. He patched the hole that was in the wall. The rats ate through it. So it's like, okay, if I'm paying rent, why not the rats pay rent? They're sharing the place with me. The property was condemned on top of that. So I'm giving you money for what? I'm wasting my money, which caused me to be homeless
never
again.
condemned. I believe Daphne was exacerbating because she didn't want to pay. And I didn't want to, I guess, do her bidding like the other men that was coming over there.
Your Honor.
Okay.
I'm married, I love my
Your
wife.
Honor, I'm married too.
Initially, we start out that rent has not been paid for, at least there's no evidence that rent was paid for November, December, and January.
That is
Now,
correct.
I'm not going to say that she has to pay for January because you sent her notice of eviction on January 10th. So I'm back down to dealing with November and December, which I don't see evidence of the rent being paid. Now, for those 2 months, I know initially the lease said $650 a month, but the lease also said she could have up to 3 people there. And I know, based on both of your testimony today, the understanding was that the reason it went from $400 to $650 was because she could have 3 people there. Since she didn't have 3 people here, and we're obviously dealing with someone that, as you said, initially was homeless and doesn't have a lot of money, I think it is fair to get back to the initial understanding, which was $400 a month. I am finding that you are entitled to 2 months' rent, $400 a month. So I find for the plaintiff in the sum of $800. Thank you both.
Thank you, Judge.
You're smiling for. I came all the way here
Absolutely.
for my mother's birthday. On my mother's birthday, bro.
Okay.
On my mother's birthday. It'll
Okay.
be 6 years since she been dead. And you actually try me? I haven't
tried me,
slept
Daphne.
since then. Because I'm waiting to see you. You nasty.
Now you see me.
You is nasty.
Now you see
You're
me.
nasty.
The other
And the
tenants
whole
don't
world will
think
see
that way.
exactly how nasty you is.
Only one thing that way is you, because
Okay.
you just did not
Okay.
want to pay, and you tried to
I have a
scandal me.
one-bedroom.
You tried to
I pay
scandal
rent,
me.
I pay lights, I pay all that with one job. And it ain't selling my behind either. I don't have to depend on nobody.
Thanks for watching. Now please approach the bench. The way I look at it, you have 2 options here. Option A, watch more Judge Jerry. Option B, watch more Jerry Springer. The choice is yours. Now get out of my courtroom. You have more clips to watch. And don't forget to subscribe.